Hey everyone, how's it going? So, yeah, I had posted a little while ago that I was going to be trying this new food, and it's been a couple weeks now, I think, or maybe a week and a half so since I've posted that, so I wanted to get to it before it gets too late. So basically, if you didn't see my Instagram post, you can always follow me on Instagram, check those things out. Every once in a while I'll post little pictures of just where I'm at and random stuff like that to show off scenery and just random things that go on, but I had posted about this, and this is Snurring. Now, I've been seeing a lot of this on the shelves in the stores and never really thought anything of it. It's some canned product. But, you know, the name already just kind of caught my attention, and then it's a very bland, you know, almost 80s style marking, or not markings, but advertisements and whatnot on here. So I just figured it was kind of a strange thing, and I thought, why not? Let's give it a shot. I asked my wife about it. She had no clue what it was. She's seen it on the shelves, and that's about as far as her knowledge is. So I did a quick little, search, and turns out this stuff is like next to, or close to 70 years old now. This has been around for quite a long time, and I'm not going to say it's like a very popular thing in Norway. I really don't know, but I did see quite a bit of different people talking about it and stuff on the internet, so I thought, why not give it a try? Now, it's a canned food. It's not labeled technically, well, yeah, it says Turmat here. Turmat is basically like, when you go out camping or out on a hike or whatever, something good to bring with you so you can have a good energizing meal. But it can also be eaten as middag for dinner, or pålegg. And pålegg is basically like an open-faced sandwich. I guess the easiest way to explain that. In Norway, the normal sandwich, like from the US, is not very common. So what I'm talking about is like 2 slices of bread with everything in the middle, and the bread is on top and bottom. It's more common to have what we would call in the US an open-faced sandwich. So if you see the picture there, it is 1 slice of bread with this stuff, which I'll get to in a minute, inside. Some cheese, and looks like I don't know, maybe a tomato or a bell pepper, and some parsley. It's all cooked up. So this is an interesting thing. In the pictures, it looks just like ground beef, or some sort of thing, maybe some taco meat or something like that. Basically what it is, it's grov malt kjøtt, which is basically coarsely ground meat, flesk, which is bacon, örter, which is peas, ris, which is rice, and krydder, which is seasonings, spices. And that's about it. So it's nothing too strange. In the ingredients, it has, let's see, it's got basically, looks like pork, peas, rice, water, tomato puree, soy protein, common canned food thing, onions, bouillon, a little bit of oil, some more onions, puree. So, I think a puree is leeks, I believe. Carrots, salt, and preservatives, naturally. Which actually brings me to a really curious point here. I don't know if you can see the date on that, but it says that it's best before March of 2021. Now, I know that sounds longer than it actually is because we're like in 2015 now, but 2021, I don't know a canned food survived that long, a canned meat. I don't think other canned foods normally last that long, but I guess considering it's 2015, 2021 just sounds a lot further out than it actually is. I mean, it's only 6 years from now, right? Is that right? Yeah. So it's not too long, but man, 2021. That just kind of blew my mind. It's, the future, thinking of the future and stuff like that. Anyways, besides that, let's get into this. Now, it is nice that a lot of cans in Norway have these pull tabs, whereas in the US we do have them, of course, but it's more common for these type of things to have like a, just a standard twist thing. But let's see here. Well, actually it smells pretty good. It doesn't look very appetizing, but it's canned food, right? What kind of canned food does? But yeah, I can see it's got lots of rice in there and meat. It looks just kind of like a thick stew. And really, it smells like a thick stew. It smells pretty good. Normally, I've said in some of my other videos, canned meats is a very common thing. It smells like dog food, cat food, but this doesn't. This smells like a properly cooked dinner, actually. So that's pretty good. So let's go over to the frying pan. Fry this up. Okay, so here we go. Got my snurring all prepared. Like I said, I went for the whole egg option, which is basically open faced sandwich. There is some sort of red thing. I'm not sure if that's tomato or paprika, bell pepper, because since it's covered with cheese. I have neither one, so I don't have it on here. I also am not a fan of parsley, so I'm not putting that on there. I got the cheese, snurring, a little bit of bread. One thing to point out is that it doesn't smell as good as it did when I first opened the can, which is kind of surprising because typically these type of canned foods smell better after they've been cooked. But this one doesn't smell so good after it's been cooked. That was a little weird, so I don't know, maybe it was the peas that kind of released some more aroma as they cooked or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's a strange smell. I didn't burn it or anything, but I preferred the smell before I cooked it, so that was something different. Anyways, so yeah, here we go. Let's give this stuff a try. You know, it's not that bad. Again, for canned food, obviously it's not some gourmet stuff, but it's nice. Surprisingly, it's not very salty. It's very typical with canned foods that, you know, they have a lot of salt for preservatives. I'm surprised this one isn't overly salty, which is very common. That's good. Definitely a heavy food. There's not really a whole lot on here, but it weighs quite a bit. It's very dense. I can see definitely how it would be great for hiking food or something to eat while you're out camping, or a good survival food to have, being that it lasts 6 years or so. Pretty good stuff. I would eat it again. It wouldn't be something that I would be like, oh yeah, I definitely have to buy that right now. But I can have this in the house for something, maybe a, you know, trip food or something like that, or one real quick meal on the go type of thing. You know, it took like all but 5 minutes to heat up, if that. So yeah, that's for describing the flavor. Honestly, I don't know. It's not very salty as I was expecting it to be. You can taste the peas and the rice. The meat is not overpowering. It's a very well blended taste, and it tastes good with the cheese too. So yeah, I can see actually they show it here with spaghetti for dinner. Spaghetti noodles. I could see that. It does have a slight tomatoey stuff. Maybe mixing it up with some tomato, some spaghetti sauce or some tomato puree to get it more tomatoey and have it with the spaghetti. I don't know. Maybe that's kind of, you know, oh no, you're not supposed to do that. I don't know. I like trying new things. So, but anyways, yeah, snurring. If you guys haven't tried it already, go ahead, give it a shot. It's not so scary, even though it does look like a can from the 1980s or something like that. It's good. It's not as gross or weird as it sounds. So yeah, once again, another food from Norway that I like. Go figure. One of these days I'll find something that I don't like, so you guys can give me suggestions. That's something if you want to leave down in the comments. Give me some suggestions of things that you think would be completely appalling to an American, and see if I like it or not. Who knows? You know, maybe I will. Maybe I'm more accustomed to Norwegian food than I believe I should be. Yeah, is that where you're saying that? But yeah, anyways. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you were ever interested in trying this stuff, if you've ever seen it on the shelves, but like, what is that? I'll never eat that. Now you know what it is. Now you know you can give it a shot and perhaps you'll like it too. Quick, easy to make, great tour food, camping food. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. And like I said, hope you liked it. Give me those thumbs up if you did. Just let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And until next time, ha det bra.